Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Meadsyreplays and welcome back to channel. Today we're going to be looking at the T-34-85 Rudy. It has arrived back in store and it's a very nice tier 7. It's a premium Russian. It's definitely worth thinking about getting. It is really a good tank with a good reload, good DPM. I think the only really downfall with this tank is the penetration. 144 millimeters of penetration, which is actually the worst penetration in tier 7 mediums. I mean, you do have a couple of other 144, like I think there's two other 144. You've got the KV-13 and the T-43. So this gun is basically the same gun as those both. It has the same pen, it's pretty much the same DPM as the KV-13. It has 2,688 DPM, which is a really good DPM. But I would probably run this with calibrated shells because the pen in tier 8 you are going to struggle, and the reload difference is really not much at all. I mean, Bob is not running calibrated shells. He is running the rammer, so he's got a reload of 4.5 seconds. If he was to run the calibrated shells, he'll get that extra pen, and the reload is only 4.8. So there's really nothing in the reload. So I'd definitely run the calibrated shells on the tank. And then in tier 8, you do struggle a little bit, but again, with the speed of this thing, the DPM, you can get around tanks pretty quickly. In tier 6, this tank can really dominate. We're going to have 3 battles today. Bobby McBobob, which is a weird name considering his name is Josh. So we're going to call him Josh because I just hate calling him Bobby McBobob. So we've got 2 games from him in both tier 6s, and then you have a game from me in the middle. In the middle of them in a tier 8 matchup. So already he's got 3 kills. There is only 4 tanks left alive, but the enemy have got 3 supremacy points. Now 3 tanks are down in the middle, which leaves this AT-15A very vulnerable on his own. So with his speed and his DPM, he can pump out quite a bit of damage, especially to this AT-15A. As I've said, the penetration is not great, so as soon as the AT-15A turns, he is going to struggle. I mean, just look how red the AT-15A is. Red anyway, but I mean, he needs Pramo to pen the side of him, so he's going to bounce there on the AT-15A. But now the enemy have got 4 cap points. They are running them cap points up. He needs to rush in and he needs to do some damage, and that is the best thing, as I've said, about this tank. The DPM is very good. Nice fire there just as he needs it, and he's not going to quite kill him. He needs another shot, but it only leaves 2 tanks left alive. This SU is very low hit points, and again he sets him on fire, which now just leaves the Tiger P. So the Tiger P unfortunately doesn't manage to wait for the supremacy points to pump up, and Josh gets his 6th kill. So 3,600 damage. He gets the Ace Top Gun high caliber. He gets his Paul's medal as well. 75,000 credits. So it's a nice little credit earner. It doesn't have much armor. I mean, sometimes you can get the troll bounces on your turret, but don't rely on bounces in this thing. It does have a nice 8 degrees of gun depression though, so you can use that to put that to good use. So now this is myself, and we are on Faust, and I decided to come the heavy route because my team was coming this way, and the enemy, they've got more fast tanks than us. So and as you can see, they are capping C and they are going to cap A as well. So pretty lucky I didn't go that way. I mean, my whole team are with me. We try a few blind shots there on cap C, but things are looking good for us at the moment. We are all stuck together. I mean, with them capping A, we know that there can't be too many tanks by C, and as it happens, we find a lone black print, which is great because his DPM is insane. I mean, we get a few bounces there, well, a bounce there, but we are side scraping. The black prince hasn't got the greatest DPM, but you can see we need Pramo to shoot anywhere on this Black Prince, and even then we do still struggle to penetrate him. We have to aim very carefully. We do get one final shot before the IS-5 is going to take him out. Now, spoiler alert, I was very naughty this battle. I mean, I'm very, very naughty, and I'm ashamed of myself because we are going to win the game, but I almost actually throw the game because there is an AFK. So I did make a stupid mistake in going for this AFK. At the minute, we are now all in the enemy spawn, and the AFK is an RU-251, and he hasn't been spotted yet. We are all around here. You can see just how close we are to their spawn, and he's still not spotted. So it's now 4 against 5. We're not aware that the RU-251 is AFK. We bring it down to a 4 versus 4. We are now going to rush this Bulldog, who again, he has great DPM, great speed, nice high roll 250 there, and we was going to go in for the ram kill before the IS-5 takes him out. So we are now going to try and get a shot in this Charioteer who is full health. It's a 4 versus 3, and there we go. There is the AFK. So for the moment, I am going to ignore him, and I'm going to go for the CDC because he is shooting our Challenger. So we missed that shot there, which was a bad miss. But now we have no shots. I'm not going to rush him because there's now 2 tanks there. So a Charioteer and the CDC. So here we decide to go for the AFK. I mean, nice juicy target. We're trying to get the ace. We're going to go with the IS-5, so I'm not just shooting him alone. We do clear him pretty quickly, and now he's gone, we can take care of this Charioteer. But unfortunately, the IS-5 gets focused, and he is going to die. Unfortunately, I can't kill this Charioteer before he dies, but we do manage to now take him out. And now we're in a situation where we are against a CDC with great speed, great DPM. He's going to get one more shot there, so puts me down to a 1 shot. I missed that shot, and I still need 2 high rolls to clear him, and I'm just a 1 shot. So we're going to use this IS-5 as protection. Luckily, the CDC misses, and we do manage to take him out. So I'm still very ashamed, but it's still a nice ace. 3.9k damage, 60,000 credits, top gun, high caliber. We get 4 kills, 1,342 base XP. If I would have died there, no doubt we would have probably lost because that Louver, he wasn't doing too much. So next up, again, we have Josh, and he is platooning with his dad, Fireblade, and it is Castilla. So he is going to go left. Again, it is a tier 6 game. So as I've said at the beginning of the video, in tier 6 matchups, this tank is an absolute beast. It really can inflict damage, and you can do really well. As long as you don't get focused. I mean, I've been in tier 6 battles where 3 tier 6s is focused, and then there is not much you can actually do, because even tier 6 you're not going to bounce too many shots. So he's decided to push the middle. There is a couple of tanks spotted by you have the T20 and the T-34-85. So he's now in a good position, so he can get shots on the T-34-85. He's just going to wait. His team is with him. I mean, his dad is not in the greatest positions. You can see on the minimap, he is at sea all alone. So he is not going to last very long. And at the moment, there is only 2 red tanks spotted. So at this moment in time, if I was his dad in that TD, I would have been gone a long time ago, because this is what people don't understand. There's only 2 tanks spotted at the moment, so that means there is 5 tanks somewhere else, and his dad, you can see he's finding them. He's found them, and he's not going to last very long. An AT7 against pretty much five enemies, he's not going to last very long. But that gives Josh the opportunity to get some side shots. He is now in a position where he can get some shots off. He only got 1 shot off there on the SU. He's now going to get a couple of shots there on the Smasher. So again, with this DPM, you can dish out damage really quickly. So his dad is now gone. They are capping A. The enemy have capped C. So he's still 4 hit points. So it's still looking good for Josh. And now they find an SU-100Y. Again, just like Josh's dad, I would have been gone a long time ago. I wouldn't wait around at the back of the map not doing any damage at all. So He is going to take, unfortunately, Josh don't take him out, the Tiger P takes him out, but they've now bring it down to a 5 versus 4, and we already know that there was 4 tanks spotted round by C. So it's just going to wait. The ISU 122S is the first to be spotted, but Josh needs to be careful because there is a smasher around somewhere, and you do not want to get shot by a smasher, especially if you are side on or behind. So he does the right thing here. He's going to go round these buildings, and he's going to come and try to come from a different direction, and it works out absolutely perfect for him because the ISU decides to go up. So he gets a rear shot on the ISU. Doesn't want to poke out anymore because there is a smasher, one of the most OP tanks in the game. So he's going to try and poke forward to see if he can get shots on that smasher. He can't, so he's now just going to back up, and the ISU is going to find himself in a bit of bother. Not sure why he doesn't turn to face Josh, but he's now just all over the place. There is not much this ISU can do. He's going to try and get shots. Well, he is going to get shots on the M6. Him and the smasher double team him, but he pays the price and he is gone. So Josh now brings it down to a 3-on-3. We know where the 3 are. They are all now around by B. They are winning on cap points, and they have 2 supremacy points. So Josh is just going to wait to see if he can get some shots off, but he can't get shots off. Well, he could if he would have just waited. There we go. He does get a shot off, and now any moment now he's going to try and get a shot on the smasher, and as soon as they go off site, he is going to make a move. And he's noticed now the Churchill is a 1-shot. He's been put on fire. He is bleeding hit points, and now he's only on 81 hit points. So this is the moment Josh can get around, get a shot there on the Churchill, clear him for his 3rd kill, and the smasher now is very, very low hit points. So he is still full health. The VK is bleeding hit points, and now at this moment in time, because he's saved his hit points, he can just rush in. Well, he's actually still playing very safe. And again, the RNG Josh has, again, he puts the tank on fire, just like the first battle. And now he can just rush the smasher. There is not much the smasher can do, even if he does shoot Josh. But Josh doesn't let him. 5 kills, 4.3k damage. Amazing. Very, very good battle. 128,000 credits. So that is the Rudy, back for sale. Definitely worth thinking about getting. It really is a nice tank. So hope you enjoy the video, guys. I'm Meadsy69, and I'll catch you soon. Bye bye.